So today in class we discussed the blend tool and how it allows you to create smooth transitions from one vector to another. We're going to practice this blend tool using different settings. To edit the settings of the blend tool, all you have to do is double click on the tool. The tool looks like three shapes blended into one another, a square, a circle, and like an oval. The quick key is the letter W on your keyboard. If you double click on the tool, the setting will pop up. You'll see the type of setting you should work with in each section labeled as such. So for the first one, we're going to stick with smooth color, which will allow us to blend from one color to another. To utilize the tool is as simple as clicking from one shape to another shape. And you should create a really nice blend between the two. You're going to repeat that for each one of these shapes in this first section. Then you're going to scroll down to section 2, which is more about the steps you're going to use. So you're going to have to go back, double click on the tool, and this time change this to specified steps. And you're going to use the number provided here on the screenshot below. So for the first one, we want 6 steps between the two ovals. And again, we're just clicking on one shape to another. We don't even have to have them selected for the tool to register. Okay. You're going to repeat that for each one of these in this section. You can see how elaborate the shapes can be blended with one another. Be mindful for this last one. You're changing the setting here. Let me show you what that looks like. In the orientation, you can align to your page or align to your path. The last one has it aligned to the path, which will allow you to have transitions from one shape slowly to another, as opposed to just keeping the same shape. The last one here is going to be your specified distance. So again, we're going to double click on the tool, change this, and match up the distance here. Okay, each one of these will give you different effects. Once we've practiced it quite a bit, we're going to utilize it to create some cool logos and effects. So what you're going to do for part 2 is make these shapes. Right? It's just 6 circles. You can choose your own color. They don't have to be the colors I provided. But you're going to see for this one, we're going to use smooth color, and you're going to end up with a blend that looks like this. For this one, you're going to do something that looks like this. I've showed you the original, and I've showed you what it should look like when you're done. The colors, again, will be your choice. The last part of this section, I'm going to ask you to create a logo with your initials using the blend tool. So I showed you an example of my initials here, and I decided to use circular blends, but you can do this with any shape you like. The last part of today is creating some elements using the blend tool to create a beach scene. I've shown you the original shapes I use, as well as what it should look like when I blend. And I've also given you some beach elements that are editable, so you can arrange, rotate, and resize. You're going to arrange your final beach layout here. The final beach layout should consist of the background, the sun, palm trees, some sand, and some clouds. You can arrange it however you see fit. If you happen to finish early, try to create one of these beach themes to include into your beach layout. You can even practice with the blend tool even more. Good luck.